Okay. So now we will start working on this date filters, right? So we have around 2000, right? Okay, so we have in between 1987 to 2000 year, I mean high date. So we are using old data, right? We have old years, that is fine. So now if we want to see employees who joined in the year of 1999, right? So we can use this to underscore char along with our date formats, and first we need to bring that value to expected format, and whatever the input user is going to pass, right, we need to bring that into user expected format, then we can pass the input. Okay, so we'll see a few examples. Hide date. Okay, so hide underscore date, and then next to that we'll use to char on hide underscore date. So if I want to display only year from this hide date, so simply we can say YYY, right? So 4Ys. So this conversion function will convert the date from system format. So what is the by default system format here?
DDMM.
Hmm. Okay, and what is the user expected format? So we want to see only years, right? So we can use to underscore char and we can convert it to user expected format, and whatever the format we want, we can specify here. So next to hide date, comma separated, and we can list out what format we want, right? And we learned all formats, the month, year, and hours, everything. Okay, so now we are looking to filter the data who joined in the year of 1999, right? So same conversation function, this function, right, if we use it in where class, okay, where to underscore char equal to 1999, and again it is date value, let it be. You see, now we are saying only employees who joined in the year of 1999. Okay, let me print all. Okay, so all these employees, around 18 members joined in the year of 1999. Same way, if we want to see 98 employees, just change the input. Okay, around 23 members joined in the year of 1998. Okay, so same way, what if I want to see who joined on Monday? That can be any year, any month. Who joined on Mondays? Anyone? Again, we are going to apply filter condition on date only, right? Hide date. But I want to see who joined on Monday. What to do?
To care hide date comma memory.
1 minute, sister. What about others? So every time I'm hearing just two voices, either Meenakshi or Shaidaban. What about others? So you guys were not able to understand the concept. So we discussed all date functions and this to care conversation function also, right? And this question can achieve by using those date functions and conversation function only. I am not asking any future concept. Whatever the concepts we discussed, on that only I am asking this question. So display employees list who joined on Monday. Can anyone else give me the answer except these two people?
True sir, I did, comma,
Okay.
is it? True sir, I did, comma. Two we can use, two.
Sorry, which one?
Monday. Two, two.
Two.
Oh,
Okay, so let's say here our input is two. Fine,
it's
right?
true.
What will be the
Here two you can,
conversation format here?
two have, two only.
No. So we need to provide
No,
one
no.
input, right?
Monday,
To convert it to
Monday.
two.
Jumbo, jumbo can have.
No. So you're missing something. So let me go back to here. So what we learned, right? Now your input is correct. So two, right? Two will be considered as Monday. So how can we convert it to weekdays,
D have to. D.
right? So if we use one day, it can convert it to weekdays, right? So now you see 16 members joined on Mondays. Okay. And if you want, you can display dy also, right? Next to t. You see all these people joined on Monday. That year and date, that can be anything, right? So this is one way. And what is another way? Someone else? Start unmuting and answering these questions. So this weekend I'm going to conduct interviews like one-to-one. So whoever able to understand all our previous concepts, right? I'm going to update your profiles, both LinkedIn and Naukri. And I will provide two projects to keep in your resume also, right? I will explain those projects before discussing PLSQL concepts itself, right? But those who are understanding SQL concepts up to date, not for all. Okay, so what is another way to see who joined on Mondays? So in the same query itself, we have answer. Don't waste time, man. How many members are there now? So apart from these three people, no one else don't know, right? Can I consider that? Yes or no, guys? Unmute and speak. So if you know, you can say yes. If not, you can say no. I'm okay with that. Again, silence. I don't want to raise questions individually by calling your name. So that's why I'm asking commonly. But repeatedly, I'm getting answers from 2 to 3 people. And you people also saying that. So what about others? Okay, I don't want to waste my time and your time. Let's move. So dy, right? So that can convert it to days. Then we can keep it in uppercase. Okay. So same, just like above query, we are using character Monday. So same, we will get same result here. So there we can see 16 records and down query also returning 16 records. Okay. Mm, it is fine. Okay. So whatever the formats we learned, right? So who joined in the month of so and so. Same way we can use month format instead of D or day. Right. Again, we'll see a few more. Okay. We can choose 2 months, Jan and August. Okay. So employees who joined in the month of January and August, right? In this scenario, we can convert here either character month or number month. That is fine. But here we want to provide two inputs, right? So when we need to provide two inputs, what operator we need to use?
In operator.
And
Nope. In. So not and operator, in operator. Okay. So we are providing list of values, right? See here. Okay. So it can display like this, and I don't want to display day. So all these employees joined either in the month of January or August month. Okay. So around 22 members we are getting. So we have seen year, day, and month. Okay. Fine. So what else we need to go? So display employees list who joined in first and third quarter. So quarters we know, right? We do have 4 quarters per year. So I want to see employees who join in the first quarter and third quarter. Again, we need to apply same function, but this time what we need to use in place of month?
Q.
Just Q, which will represent
One,
quarter.
Quarter.
comma, 3.
M1, then okay. So we have more people. Around 64 members joined either in the first quarter or third quarter. Okay. You can see here months. So Feb, August falls under third quarter, March under first quarter. Okay. So that is about date functions mainly. So as of now, we have seen system to user understandable format, right? So by default, it is storing a DD MMYY format. In case if we want to see it in different format, right? We are going to use to underscore char and we are converting it to our format, expected format. So I already mentioned, right? Few countries will use different date formats. So if we want to display same this date information to US or Canada people, we need to display it in DD, then YY. Right? This format they are going to expect. Okay. Simply we can use to underscore char and we can convert it to reverse. For month first, then day, and then year. Sorry, okay. Why we are saying 15 here? Okay, so conversation we can see at the end, right? Okay, here we are. You see, 15 November 1998, right? So when we use conversion function, it is converting to month first, I mean 11th, then 15 1998. So this format we can display to the uh, other customers who is expecting format in this date format in this format. Okay, so same way, when let's say as of now, right, when we try to insert a data, we insert it in the same format, dd mm yy. So what if we insert date values by using dd yy format? So system won't understand, right? So by default, system will consider this one as date format. So if we try to provide input while inserting or updating, it will consider as a character instead of date, because we are not following proper system expected format. So this one is system expected, and as a user, maybe US or Canada user passing in this format. So user format. So to handle this scenario, we have to underscore date, which is used to convert date values from user format to system understandable format. So to underscore char we will use in select statement most of the cases, because by default system storing in this format, and if we want to see it in different format, we are going to use to underscore char and we are going to convert it. Same scenario by using to underscore date, right? So while inserting or updating date values, and if it is not in system expected format, we are going to use to underscore date conversational function, and then we are going to convert it into system expected format. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, so we'll try to update any high date. Let's say let's take this one, right? 15/11/1998, right? So same date we want to update to someone else. Okay, let me take this one. This person joined 98, right? Okay, let's take this one. So I'm going to update 106 employees high date as November 15th 1998. Okay, employee underscore c1 set date equal to where full name, right? Employee id equal to 106. Okay, if I use proper expected format, right, this one dd yy, so it can easily identify that and it will update that date. Okay, so let me use this format where we have, okay, this one I will copy and paste here. So one row got updated. What if we are getting this input from Canada people? So they will pass first month, then date, right? So I'm going to roll back this transaction, and again we will try with other format. Okay, so rollback completed. Now if we refresh our data, we can see old date only to this 106 employee. This time, just assume we are getting input from Canada people and they are passing in this format. So first month, then date, then year to the system to update hide date of 106 employee. So this time it can't understand, not a valid month, right? So in place of month expectations, we are sending date, which is greater than 12. So it will expect up to what is this 12 months only, right? So now in place of month, we are sending date, which is exceeding 12. So 15. System not able to understand. It is a date format passed by some other country users. They are following MMDDYY format in their country, right? But system don't know, database don't know. By default, database will follow DDMMYY only, right? Other than this format, if we try to insert or update, it won't allow us. It won't consider that as a date. You see, we are getting error. So in this case, by using to underscore date, we can convert it, right? So user can pass any format, same format we will specify. Okay, so it is not a date, it is not a month. Consider it as a date value, right? So first what they are sending Okay, let me take uppercase. Then DD. After that YY, right? So now we are clearly saying to the system, okay, so it is my date value, right? By using to underscore date. So it is my date value. So first number representing month, then date, then year. So now system can easily understand and identify this one as a date value, and it will update. So one row got updated, right? So if we refresh our data, now we can see where it went. 106. Okay, so we updated, right? Let me refresh here. So you see 15 November 1998. So whatever the format we are going to provide to the system, we need to convert it if it is not in standard format. So mainly we do use this to underscore date while inserting or while updating the values. Okay, and to underscore char while fetching data from system. So in this case, we are converting from system understandable format to user understandable format, right? So two cases. One is while passing value to database by using to underscore date, and while getting data from database, we will use to underscore char, right? Clear? To underscore date, to underscore char also important, right? We may get either differences between these two question, or they will ask us to filter the data. Okay, display employees list who joined on Mondays, right? Who joined in the year of so and so. Same scenario questions we will get, right? Whatever the examples I am taking, same questions we will get in interviews. And if you are not clear on these functions, right, and formats, how to use, you can't be able to answer for these questions. Okay, so start
There
Sir,
giving
why
answers, guys.
using the reference like that is a table reference instead directly even if we put star that will work, right?
Yes, so this one we are going to learn, right? So in giants, for now, if I specify star, you see, from keyword is not okay. Let me remove this and we'll get this. Why? Okay,
Star
so it is not good.
how to remove,
Yeah,
no?
because you see, I'm using extra columns, right, which are not there in the table as it is. Okay,
Mm.
so this concept we will learn. This one called table alias. Okay, so next to table name, just like our column alias, next to table name, if we use any names, that will be considered as alias name of this table. So wherever we want to use columns from this EMP1, just we can say e dot so and so column, right? So this concept we will learn in joins. Okay, soon we are going to start that, maybe in another 2 classes. Yeah. Okay. So to underscore char and to underscore date, clear, right?
So mostly we use care to care like
To char,
than the
correct.
data. Only when we need a format, that time only we go with the data.
So yeah, sometimes we will get a data from clients, right, to load into our database tables. Okay, like in Excel sheets or CSV files, text files. So while loading the data, if we have date values and if it is not in system expected format, so we need to use to underscore dat and we will convert it to system understandable format. Okay,
So for displaying, we use to care,
to
and
char,
for inserting or updating, we use to date.
to date, correct.
Okay.
Okay. So just two reverse scenarios. To care, what is this? From system, right? We are getting data. System to user understandable format. Just remember this, right? So while coming to date, so this one reverse. So user our format to system understandable format, right? So we are passing value to system and it should be able to understand the concept and what we are passing, right? That's it. So toChar is used to convert date values from system to user understandable format. When it comes to toDate, use it to convert date values from user to system understandable format. Okay. Clear? So if you understand the concept of the function or anything, right, and you can create this what is this definition with your own words, and easily interviewer can be able to catch that. Okay, so you have some knowledge and you have some real-time experience on this, right? So you don't get all these scenarios, guys, from other institutional trainings. So just we can learn formatting there and some functions what it will do. So here we are learning along with real-time interview questions. So that is why I'm asking you only after discussing about that concept. I'm not leaving there, right? So we are discussing few more scenarios. So why? We will get interview questions or exam questions on the same. If we need to face any online exams on SQL, right? We will get same scenarios only, right? They don't ask either definition. So okay, what is the use of toChar? Sometimes we will get definition questions, but most of the cases we will get question. What is this? They will expect answer in query, not theoretical. Okay. I faced more than 500 interviews, guys, for our students. I was there in more than 500 interview calls and I helped them. And moreover, in my previous organization in Emphasis, right, I was the panel member. So I have taken interviews for candidates also. Okay. So and whatever the questions I'm covering here, right, 99% you will get interview questions on this only. I will be there in your interview calls, but still you'll get interview questions on the same, right? So if you are able to understand and if you are able to answer at that time, then you are 100% suitable for that position. And if you are not able to understand what they are asking and what you are going to write, then waste of your time. So after joining company also you can't do anything. So subject is main important. Learning is main important. Nobody is going to pay you for free. You should have something, right? Skill set. So why do they pay to us? I mean, just by clearing the interview, we can't. I mean, what is this? We are not eligible to earn, right? So after joining, they will give some work, and we should be able to complete that work. And first of all, completing. I mean, we can keep aside, right? Understanding that requirement is main important. So if you know all these concepts, you can easily understand that. If not, again, you will be on silent. So every day we do have calls and they will raise questions, status on your task. So let's say I given this task to you, right? Okay, display employees list who joined in the first quarter and third quarter. So if you know, you can answer me. If not, you will be on mute. So here I'm asking you commonly, right? And whoever knows, immediately they are giving answers. What about others? When it comes to companies calls, you will be questioned individually. You can be unmute at that time. So that is why asking unmute yourself and speak. We are not in colleges or schools, guys. So what to say? I'm not getting. So తెలుగులో మనకు ఒకటి ఉంటుంది కదా, గుంపులో గోయిందా. Don't be like that. సో నేను 100% గ్యారంటీ ఇవ్వగలను గైస్. సో ఎవరైతే ఇక్కడ ఆన్సర్ చేస్తున్నారో, సో నేను లేకున్నా, ఐ మీన్ నా హెల్ప్ లేకున్నా వాళ్ళ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ క్లియర్ చేయగలరు వన్స్ వీఆర్ డన్ విత్ దిస్ క్లాసెస్. అండ్ సో ఆల్రెడీ ఎవరైతే SQL క్లాసెస్ ఎక్కడైనా అటెండ్ అయింటారు, సమ్వేర్ యూట్యూబ్ ఎక్కడైనా చూసింటారు కదా, క్లియర్లీ యూ కెన్ నోటీస్ దట్ డిఫరెన్స్. సో యూ డోంట్ గెట్ ఆల్ దిస్ సినారియోస్. Okay, so don't want to divert. Fine. Okay, so back to our concepts. Where we are. Okay, so conversion functions, we have teams to underscore char and to underscore date, right? And to underscore number we will see later while discussing about set operators, right? For now, no need to use this. We'll move to general functions. Okay, and again user ID, UID, fine. So user ID is used to see present schema. Okay, so let's say simply user. So if we say user, it is showing system, right? System is nothing but my schema now, right? I connected to system. So again, that I need to explain to you, right, clearly while discussing about project. Again, I will explain all these concepts, right? What is system? What is ORCLE, right? So it is our actual database. Now it is available in my local system, right? I installed, and you people also installed 19C or 21C Oracle versions, right? So once we install that, there will be one local database. So I named it as ORCLE, and you named it as something else, right? That can be anything. We are installing locally, so you see local host. Okay, so it is available in my system. I'm using local database, so host name will be localhost and my database name. So to this database we can have multiple users. So just like system, HR, what else, Scott, a lot of users can be created to same database. Okay, again this concept we will discuss while giving the permissions also. Okay, in real time, right, in our real time projects we do use one IP link. Okay, server IP or host at the date so and so, right? And or whatever the database they named it, we do use real time name, and port can be same all the cases. Sometimes it will get changed. So normally it will be 1521 only, almost in real time databases also. Okay, and in real-time cases, right, we do have multiple users to the same database. So few members will work from India, few members will work from Canada, right? And few members like QA people, dev people. So they do use different schemas to work on their task. Okay, so that we called as schema. Again, we will learn under uh, what is this? TCL, so not TCL, DCL, data control language. Okay. Grant revoke is there, right? There we will start giving permissions to another user and we will cancel permissions from another user. Okay, a lot of scenarios are there on this. We'll see. Okay, so it is called user. Now you see, right? When I say show or select user from real, it is showing system. System is nothing but my schema name, username, which I am using, right, to work on this task. That's it. Either you can use select user from real, or simply you can say show user, it is SQL plus command. It will also tell you your schema name. Fine, remove this. And then same way we have UID. There will be one user ID to each schema, and if you want to see that, you can use UID. Okay, this schema user ID is 9, but we don't use all these schema names and all for our coding purpose, right? We don't use maximum. Let's move to another one, greatest and least. Okay. Okay, so coming to these two functions, greatest, least, right? Function itself giving some information. So greatest means highest value from a given list of values, and least lowest value, right? But this won't verify data row wise. In the same row, what are the list we have, from this list it will get the greatest value, right? So now if you see where salary greater than 20,000, right? If we use greater than 20,000, it will verify row by row. Okay, first or second row, either it is greater than 20,000 or not, right? So when it comes to greatest, the entire list of values should be in the same row, like just like this 10, 20, 30 with comma separator something. Okay, again we might have one table. I will show you that. Before that, we'll see normally. If I say greatest of all these three values, it will display highest value from the list. You see 30. Okay, greatest value, it is picking highest value from the list. And same thing, if we use the least function, it will display lowest value from the list. Okay, so I will show you where do we use this. We might have student marks. Okay, st underscore marks. Let me check that. Okay, so we have marks, right? So we have student table and so on, say ABCD something, right? And we have all subject marks. Okay, so 101 student on which subject got highest marks, right? It should be like a row level, only this row. So in the same row, in which subject this student got highest marks. If we want to know that, we can use greatest. But this time, in place of these hard code values, we need to use column name. Okay, so TEL, right? Our first subject Telugu, then English, then maths, physics, chemistry.
We can
Okay,
even use max, right?
again, max is a different functionality. We'll go there next concept. Okay, so again, max also will validate row level, each row validation. Okay, we'll show the difference. Right here also we can see that chemistry is not a
Table,
No,
table.
table name. Uh,
okay. Good. You people are noticing. Fine. So you see, we are getting highest marks. Okay, let me display all marks also. S dot star, comma this. Okay, so if we take 101 student, he got highest marks in maths, right? So we are getting that highest marks, 89. Okay, and next student is same way. If we use least, it can display on which subject he got lowest marks. Just least function. You see, this person got only 7 marks in Telugu. So we are saying least marks, low score we can say. So one is giving highest score in any one subject, whatever the subject he got, and one is lowest score. Okay. So we will see a few more scenarios on the student marks. What if we want to calculate total marks and percentage of marks? Okay, percentage is fine. So now I want to calculate total marks of each student and then percentage, how much percentage they got. What we learned. So how can we combine all these values? So forgot plus minus. So if we say plus, it will add, right? As I can say total marks, correct? You see, we got total marks. Okay. So start again for our reference. So we are adding all marks, all subject marks, and saying this is your total count, right? 334. Okay. So each student got their total marks. Now how to calculate percentage?
We have to put mod of all these total marks.
No, mod, will it give percentage?
No, after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The count we have to put the column counter.
No, mod itself will take us to different result.
Divided by what is? Divided by 5 into 100.
Total subjects divided by 5.
Divided by
Divided
5.
by
So
divided
we
by
need,
500.
right?
Okay. Divided by 500 into 100.
Okay.
Give percentage.
Yes. So this can give percentage calculation, right? So 66, 41, 44 depends on their marks. Okay. So what else we can see? Total marks, percentage, and ranks we are going to apply on the same. We'll see that later.
So we can't use on the employee table, greatest or least, salary.
No. So it is working. What is this? Only one row values, right? So the entire row should be same. I mean, all values should be in the same row. Then only it can pick greatest value from the list. Okay. So when it comes to salary, it will be under one column, right? So we are going to
Okay.
use different function, either max, min. So that I will show you, right, on here itself. Okay. So if we say greatest on all these columns, it is selecting one. Okay. And if you want to see highest marks, what is this? Not subject, student level, like totally. So out of these four members, which student got highest marks in Telugu, right, or some other subject? So this will be now column level. So this column only we are going to refer. So under this column, which row got highest value, highest marks? So at that scenario, we will use max. Okay. So if it is in the same row value, So we can say this. $77, right? So under, it is my marks table. Okay. So under Telugu, highest marks 77. Right. Same way, if you want to see highest marks from any other subject, you can change it. Let's say mass. Right. Under mass, highest marks 99. So who got that? This one. So 104 student got 99 marks. Okay. So for single, I mean same row validation, we are going to use lowest or least. So it can pick highest value, lowest value from this row. Row level. When it comes to min max, it's like multiple rows, not one row. Under column level. Okay, it will validate just like this. So if we say max mass, when it comes to first row, as of now 89 is the maximum marks, right? Second 39, so lowest, still it will hold 89 as the result. When it comes to 99, it will release 89 from the output, and it will keep, finally it will display 99 as the output when we say max of mass. Okay, so again we are going to discuss about this max min. I will explain clearly there. Okay, but it will work column level, not row level. So you understand, right? So this one we can use student. I mean, in which subject student
We can also use the
got
total marks, na? In the below line, we have to use the exact
marks?
value.
Where? Here. Total marks for what purpose?
Below, we are doing the calculation, right?
Yes.
The divided by 100. So instead of keeping all these values, we can also keep total marks. Telugu, English, still chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, can't we use total marks as the name?
Okay, okay. So instead of that, simply this alias name, right?
Mm.
So already we discussed that.
Okay, that will.
So it is not available in our table. So once a table from class execution done, it will look for the column availability. It's not there, right? Before executing select statement. Okay, it will throw error. Invalid identifier. Total marks is not there in the table. Okay. We can write one outer query. That is subqueries concept. We'll see. Okay, where we are. Okay, so in which subject student got highest marks? For that, we can use this either for highest marks or lowest marks, student level up to that row level. Okay, so we are using greatest function to know that. And in another scenario, where is my marks? Okay, here. Which student got highest marks? Highest marks in, what is that?
Column level.
Math something, yeah. So in this scenario, we need to use max function. Okay, so in which subject a student got highest marks means that value will be in the same row. So if we want to see highest marks, I mean which subject this person got highest marks, so the entire row, right, this entire row is representing 101 student marks only. So we can look for this row level by using greatest or least, depends on the highest or lowest. When it comes to highest marks in maths, right, it will be column level. So in math subject, which student got highest marks and what is that, right? So on this requirement, we need to use max column level. Okay.
So for multiple columns under different rows, we use greatest. For one column, we use max.
Correct.
Aggregate function, right?
Correct. Yet to discuss this aggregate functions, right? And next one, yeah, next concept is aggregate functions only. We will discuss there. Okay,
Yeah,
that
okay.
completed. Yeah. Okay, so let us move to next one, NVL. Okay, it is used to work on null values. Okay, so as of now we worked on null values in sorry, where condition, right? So in our employees table we have null values. You see, now if I want to see whose commission percentage null, what to do?
Where commission percentage is null.
Percentage is null.
Is null, right? So by using is null operator we are able to print the values. Now my requirement is to uh, display total salary. Okay, display total salary by adding commission percentage. So we know, right, if we use is not null, sorry, okay, 0.40, it is in percentages, right? So 0.4 means from this salary if we add 0.4 percentage, that will be their commission, right? And if we want to get a total salary is nothing but salary plus commission amount, right? It is in percentages. We want to make it as amount and we need to combine the both salary and commission, right? We are going to say it as total salary. Okay. So got the requirement, right? To print total salary we need to combine both the salary plus commission. As of now we are storing commission in percentages, we are going to convert it to amount. So how to convert that? How to convert percentage values to actual number? Simple logic, guys. So this
The 100.
okay, let me take
100
this one
by
by
100.
date 500. Okay, let me do. So already it is in percentages. So if we say in 10,000 rupees salary, what is the 0.25 percentage around? uh, it will come around 2 percentage maybe. So what is the 2 percentage amount from this salary, 10,000 salary?
200.
200 rupees, right? So now it is
Yeah.
in percentages. We want to convert it to 200. I mean amount. We want to show the amount. Okay, for this salary, 22.25 percentage is nothing but this much amount. So how can we convert that? So concentrate on these two column values. So we have salary and next to that salary, it is representing commission percentage depends on the salary amount. So if he is earning 20,000 rupees, that percentage again will get changed, right? So who is earning 10,000? Let's say 2 percentage is 200 rupees. When if he is earning 20,000 yearly, the commission percentage will be 400 rupees, right? So depends on their salary. This commission amount should get changed. Depends on the percentage. So how can we calculate it now? So it is in percentages. I want to convert it to amount, actual amount. Not getting? Okay. So we will see another scenario, right? So I have salary. I want to add 20% to my existing salary. What calculation we can do? Adding 20% to existing salary. We have seen, right, already while discussing about arithmetic operators. What is this, guys? I can teach maths. So how to add 20% to salary? So already salary amount is there. I want to add 20% to that.
Salary plus
Salary plus the
salary.
salary plus salary into 20 by 100.
Okay, right.
Mm.
So it is actual salary, and when we add 20% to that, we are getting this much amount. Now different scenario, right? So remember this calculation. So we have salary and commission in percentages. Already percentage is there. I want to convert it to number. I mean, I want to get it in amount. So shit. Okay, I didn't pin that. Okay, so this person has 19,000 salary. What is the 4% of amount to add commission? Just example, I will tell you. Okay, 19% is and 4% is nothing but around 750, I can say, right? So plus 750, and I want to say it is my total salary, maybe 20,000 something. What is around 20,200. Just I'm giving some random value. Okay, so it is my salary amount, right? And it is my commission amount after converting it from percentage to actual amount. And I'm going to say it is total salary of that employee. So that is my requirement now. Display total salary by adding commission percentage. So it is in percentage. We want to add that to salary. Remember, keep this in mind and try to apply logic on commission percentage column. So how to add?
So we have to update the commission percentage column. Update.
Commission
No.
percentage
Okay.
plus commission percentage by 100, I think.
That is what not required,
So,
right? So already it is in percentages. Can't we say
yeah,
simply into salary? So it will return an amount, right?
it
Okay.
will.
If we have nulls, it won't return. If we don't have nulls, you see. So we are getting amount. So this one we can say as commission amount, not percentage now. Okay. So we converted it to amount from percentages. Okay. So 0.4 is nothing but 40%, I think. Okay. So 19,000 plus commission amount 40%, which is 7,700, right? So now by adding these two values, salary plus commission, right, we are going to say total salary. That's it. Okay, don't get confused. Total salary. Okay, so already it is in percentages. So simply we can say into salary. That's it. Right? Where is my query? Existing query. Okay, this one. Okay, so to add 20%, what we did? We did lot of calculations, right? Salary plus salary. But this time already we have this percentage, which is nothing but commission percentage, right? Just replacing to explain to you. Okay, commission percentage. And we are not going to add salary here. Okay, salary already is there. Just by saying salary into commission percentage, we will get commission amount. Now from percentages to actual number amount. right? This calculation simply salary into commission percentage can give us the commission amount. So on top of that, what we are going to do, just plus, right? We want to see total salary of employee. So salary already is there and we got commission amount. Then we are going to say salary plus commission amount, and it is our total salary. That's it. Okay, but here is the thing, we are getting nulls. So let me print that separately. And where is my employee ID? Okay, so salary, employee ID, let me print all these in separate columns or separate rows. Okay, it is commission amount. Okay, at the end we are getting total salary. Fine. So we have salary 4,300, but this employee don't have commission percentage. Okay, that's fine. So this person don't have commission percentage, but at least end of the day he should get salary amount, right? When we say total salary this much credit to 198 employee, but after using all our calculations we are getting null. So means he is earning 4,300 but don't have commission to this employee. That's okay, acceptable, right? When we say total salary, at least we should get this amount here, 4,325 rupees. But after adding all our calculation logics, this total salary is returning as null because in between we have a null value. Okay, and we have seen whatever the calculations we do with null value, it will be null only. That can be multiplication, subtraction, anything, right? Finally it will be null. So what value is null now? Salary into commission percentage, right? We are multiplying. There is no commission percentage. When there is no commission percentage means it is null value. So if we do 4,300 into null, it will return null. So you see commission amount is null. Here we are getting actual calculation is null. And then we are going to say salary plus this commission amount, whatever the logic we used. So already it returned null and we are going to add it to salary. So 4,325 plus null. Again, total salary value also we are getting null, right? So here we can use NVL functions to work with null values. Okay, see here. It is used to handle null values. It works like if condition. If in case our value is null, this commission percentage is null, right? So null is nothing but okay, this person don't have any commission percentage, so we can keep it as null, right, in our table while storing the data. Okay, that is also fine. But while calculating, if we calculate any calculation with any value, finally we will get result as null only. So to avoid that scenarios, we can use NVL. Okay, let me show you here. So NVL, if in case, I'm saying if in case this commission percentage is null, just say 0. Replace with 0. That's it. So this time we don't get nulls. Okay, so same logic I'm going to use here. Let me replace that. So salary into NVL of commission percentage, comma 0 means in case commission percentage is null, just replace with 0, right? Now we are getting commission amount as 0. In this scenario, how it will work? So 4,325 plus 0, right? So total salary we will get at least a salary amount, right? It will get credited to their account. Okay, so same calculation, we'll bring it down and we'll say okay, simply I can use NVL right here. NVL of commission percentage with 0, right? So wherever null is there in commission percentage column, it will be replaced with 0 and then final calculation will be in proper state now. So we are getting total salary along with salary. and whoever, right, have percentage. Okay, this person has 0.4 percentage. So when we do calculation, we are getting 7,700 as commission amount, right? Commission amount, and then we are saying commission amount plus salary. So final total salary will be 27,273. Okay, clear? Able to understand? NVL is used to replace null values with another value. Just remember that. That's it. Okay, let me show you separately. Okay, so let's say that by default I have one null, right, in the dual. So it will display null, right? So now I don't want to display it as null wherever it is null, right? I want to say 1. So if it is null, in case we will get 1. If it is not null, let's say already we have 2 and I'm using NVL. If it is null, replace with 1. So this time we will get 2, right? Value is there, it is not null. Okay, in case if it is null, then we will get 1. So that is what happening here. So if commission percentage is there, right, our salary will get multiplied with that percentage. If not, it will multiply with 0. Again, we will get final result as 0 only, right? Let me pin this. So just observe calculation. So these three columns we are pulling from our table as it is, not adding any calculations. So ID comma salary comma commission percentage, these 3 column values. When it comes to commission amount, we did some calculations. So salary into commission percentage. So when it is null, we got null values. To handle that, we are using NVL, and if it is null, just replace with 0, right? So at that time, what will happen? Salary into 0. Again, we will get 0 as output. And on top of that, after getting commission amount, we are saying salary plus commission amount logic. Okay. So now these two. So salary plus commission percentage. Okay, this person don't have any commission percentage. Okay, let it be, right? At least we will get salary for this month. Okay, right? And whoever have commission percentage, they will get salary plus commission amount as a total salary. Clear? Okay, so whenever, right, we are expecting null values under number columns. Okay, so we should use NVL, otherwise our total calculations will get messed up. Okay, we will get nulls only at the end. Got it? So that is one calculation by using NVL, and same way we have NVL2. Okay, this one. Okay, just assume, right, okay, this one. So Diwali, right? So uh, due to Diwali festival, they are going to provide 2% commission to everyone, right, as a bonus amount. Okay, so already commission percentage is there, right? Whoever has the highest salary are based on their employment ranks, designations. So already few members have commission, but few members don't have any commission. Okay, so let's go back to our back. Okay, right, this one. So they have salary and commission percentage column, but all employees don't have commission. Only few members have commission, right? So this month, October salaries, they want to pay to everyone along with their previous salary, commission plus 2% commission amount to everyone. Either they may have commission percentage or they don't have. Let it be. So this month only, they are going to provide 2% commission to everyone. Okay, it will be like 4,000, right? This person has 4,000 amount. Earlier, they don't have any commission percentage, null, let it be. And this time, Diwali bonus, how much? 0.2%. Okay, so totally, they are going to get this much amount. And when it comes to who has salary, right, this one. So salary, and already they have some commission percentage, 0.4 plus, sorry, not 0, plus again this 2%, which is Diwali bonus. Okay, the calculation should be like this. So who is not having any commission percentage earlier also going to get 2% commission. Already who has commission percentage, along with that commission amount, they are going to get 0.2% commission amount again, only for this month. Okay, so this case we are going to use NVL2. Okay, it is also used to replace null values. Also it can handle not null values. Okay, so we'll see directly calculation, and you know, right? Okay, still we can see it separately. So let me add salary into NVL of commission percentage. This calculation already we have seen by using NVL. So if I say 0, wherever it is not available, it will convert to 0, and it will say commission amount, right? This one. Fine, this calculation will work up to here. Okay, but what if I want to add 0.2 percentage wherever we don't have commission? Okay, so by using NVL2, right, if commission percentage is null, instead of saying 0, right, we are going to say 0.2. And if they have commission percentage, let it be, we can print commission percentage as it is. Okay, what is this we are getting now? Replace.
I'm not getting this NVL to what makes the difference?
Yeah, we'll explain, right? Not done with calculations. Otherwise we'll see it separately, right? So it will be clear then. NVL. Okay, so when it comes to NVL, right, in case if it is null, it is replacing with 0, right? If it is not null, it is returning same value, right? So if we use 2 NVL2, right, in case if it is null, it will replace 0. Let's say if it is not null, you see. Okay, we need to keep this one here. That's our scenario. We have null values, not null values, then okay, 0.2% to everyone. Fine. What is that? Okay, let me take a 2,
It's like
0.2
if else
plus
condition.
0. Yes, if else condition. Okay. Already they have 2%, right? Let me give 2 again. Okay, so you see now NVL2, right? If in case actual value is null, it will replace with 0.2. Means null values will get replaced with 0.2, our input. So for NVL, we are going to pass only one input, right? If it is null, just replace with 0. So it will end here, right? But when it comes to NVL2, we need to pass two values. One is null value, null replaceable value, and one more not null replaceable value, right? So this case, uh, employee don't have any commission, right? It is null value, so replacing with 0.2. In case if they have commission percentage, let's say in case of null, they have 0.2 percentage commission already, so this calculation will get displayed. So already 0.2 percentage commission is there, and this month we are going to add 2 percentage Diwali bonus, right? So final commission percentage will be 0.4. So in case if it is null, replacing with this value. If it is not null, replacing with this value. Okay, so that is how it is going to work. Let's see now here. Okay, so already commission percentage is there, right? Plus 0.2 comma. In case if they don't have commission percentage at all, so we are going to add 2. It is our null value replaceable, and it is our not null value replaceable. Okay, so you see now we are getting commission amount. Okay, so 4,300, right? 2% amount is sorry, 20% amount is 865. Okay, if you want to add 2%, again we need to add 0 to, let it be 2%, I mean 20%. Okay, so wherever we have percentage, commission percentage, so actual percentage is 40%, but this time we are getting more amount, right? So we added additionally two more 20% extra, right, as a Diwali bonus to employees who has commission percentage. Okay, and where is our old calculation? This one. Okay, just to show the difference, I am adding old calculation also by using NVL, commission amount 1 and commission amount 2. Okay, so it is our NVL calculation result. So whenever it is null, replacing with 0, and whenever it is not null, replacing with that value, right, calculated value. When it comes to NVL2, our commission amount 2, NVL2 function we used here, right? So if it is null, instead of saying 0, we are going to say 0.2, means add 20% commission amount to them, right? So it is like this. And when it comes to not null, so already they have 40% commission, and additionally we are going to add 20% commission. So when we used NVL2 function, totally they are getting 60% of commission, because already they have 40% and we are adding 20% more, right? Final commission amount will be 60% of their salary. Okay, so by using NVL, we can replace only null values. By using NVL2, we can replace both null values as well as not null values. Okay,
Yeah.
so just look at this query, right? You can use on your table also, it will be clear. Okay, oh my god, we exceeded 23 minutes more. Okay, so we'll stop here. In tomorrow's session we will see aggregate functions and analytical functions. Okay, thanks everyone. So we have